Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how a marketing person can do sourcing for buyers and sellers of a particular product. So let's log into the system. By the way, this feature is available only in the professional edition of the CRM. There's the sourcing button, sourcing Sidekick. Yeah, now here we have a drop down on top which gives you a list of all the products. Okay, so you need to choose a product from here and it will show you in all these small sections, like we've got section A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. All these sections will show you everything related to that product. Okay, it will also show you get you a search on that particular product from the net, from the World Wide Web, and it will also show you from your trade databases which you subscribe for. I'll talk about this a little later. So let's go and choose our product. Let's say glycerine. So the moment I selected glycerine, see in the A section it showed me my regular suppliers for glycerine. Okay, then in B it will show me all the products that have been sold by each supplier and also the other products that he sells. Like if I click on this, now this is a fictitious information which you just got from trade databases, so it's may or may not be relevant, but this is just for the sake of demonstration. So when I clicked on a company out here, it shows me okay, he supplies this. Okay, then if I get to see here my regular buyers for glycerine, I have 4 of them. So if I click on 4M, it will say okay, he not only buys glycerin, he also buys lauric acid. Okay, now this is fictitious, this is just for the sake of the demo. Okay, so as you click on the buyer's names, it will show you what are the products he buys and other products that he buys. Okay, now the section E, customers who purchase from this particular supplier are these. So if I click on, for example, A to Z chemicals, it shows that okay, they purchased glycerin on this date so many days ago on this particular inquiry number. You see, if I click on RT drugs, Sanika, okay, this is just fictitious, everything's fictitious just for the sake of the demo. So just to show you how it brings you information from the data which is stored within. So this all is from the inquiries that are stored in your system. So the CRM goes into your inquiries and brings you all the information based on the product that you select. Okay, this is in real time. So this information shows you that this supplier or this customer did business with you. Okay, now the section G and H which you see, these are buyers and sellers which are linked to a product. Okay, so these are just leads, you can say, or just contacts, but they are not your real, they may not be your real suppliers or real customers, they're just linked. So I'll show you, like if you go to a buyer, a customer master file, okay, and I choose customer, for example this, and I've said okay, he buys these products, you see, but it's not necessary that he's purchased these products. If I see a seller, if I go to a seller master file, supplier, you see, products sold or manufactured, see. So these are physically linked to a supplier and a customer. All right, now yeah, so let me take you to the second tab, more info from the World Wide Web. So the moment you click on this, it will get you all information related to stearic acid. So it's like a Google search, he's doing it for you and getting you all the information related to that. Now to speak about trade data, so you see there's source from trade data. So you may be subscribing to these databases on a monthly basis, which come in large chunks of spreadsheets of 30-40,000 records of importers and exporters. So we have a separate module called as a TDM module, trade data module, in which you can dump in all those spreadsheets, and you can then, it automatically gets linked to this CRM. So what it does is what the CRM does is when you're searching for a particular product, it not only searches within the inquiries, its master files, but it also goes into the trade data module and it will get you all the exporters for that product and also for the importers for that product. Right now we are having only exporters. Okay, so this is like your typical trade data. Okay, everyone might subscribe from different subscribers, so it doesn't matter to us, because what we will take is your spreadsheet and exactly the fields which you require to see. Okay, so like here we have one Jayco Chemical Industries, for example. You want to know more about it, you select it and say tell me more. So on your right it will get you information on that seller. Okay, so you can choose any. Do it international, tell me, it will get you on that. Advanced chemicals. So I hope you got the idea. The same thing works for the importers also. Now coming back to our demo. Now supposing you've got a list of your sellers and now you want to ask these people for a price of glycerine. So what you need to do is just click on this button here, send RFQ to all selected suppliers. So when you click on this, it will ask you, this will transfer all suppliers email to the broadcast list. Are you sure? I don't know how many of you, if you have seen our other video on the mass mailing software which we've got. So that is directly connected here. So if I say yes over here, what it does is there are two email IDs. So you get both their email IDs out here. So you can create a request for quotation out here, a text for that, asking them the cost for these products. And on a click of a button, like now there are two emails here. So if we click on this just to test it, so it will create two emails. You see individualized emails. One is on this name, one is on this name. If you want attachments, you can have attachments, and this is your mail. So it's an individual mail that will go. So if the mail sent to this person cannot be viewed by this person. Usually people in our industry, sales, chemical and pharma industry, they put it in a BCC, and then there are a lot of chances that it's being exposed. Here it's personalized email, so your mails recipients won't be exposed in any way, and the biggest advantage is you will never go in spam. Okay, so you can come out of this. The thing which we did for suppliers, the same thing we can do to buyers. Like you can send them a mail telling them that okay, we have this new product or we have a special offer or whatever. Now we have got four buyers out here. So when I click here, send offer to all listed buyers, it will ask you the same question. Would you like to transfer all the regular buyers? Yes. And it will have all these, at each buyer's place there may be multiple contacts, so it brings all the contacts at this buyer's place. Then you can change your mail contact out here, your context out here, and then say test and preview. See, it's going to create only for the first two as a test. You see, there, on top, with any amount of attachments that you want. You may want to send a product list since he's a buyer. All right, there's a separate video on this portion called direct mail marketing. You must go through it, so you'll get to know how other filters also function out here. Okay, now there are new other features that we are working on, because this is just the first version of the sourcing feature which we have worked on. So we are coming up with two more buttons. The view sample sent to the particular customer here, and check if this customer has purchased the sample after the sample has been sent. Okay. So we are working currently on these two features. Once they are up, we will be adding it into our new video. Okay. So this is a contact button to contact any of your customers from here directly. Like out here, if you want to know more about this customer, tell me more on A to Z chemicals. This is fictitious, okay, so just for the sake of demo. So it will tell you, okay, I'm telling you about A to Z, total enquiries until date 3, how many open, how many closed, how many quotations sent, how many POs received. Then we have other options here, like show me all his enquiries. So it's going to open up his enquiries in the background there. You see, you get to know who are the buyers, sellers, who are the sellers from whom you got, who are the agents. Okay, all the details related to that inquiry. Then what does he buy from me? Mostly, you see, this is the product, pricing, and tell me his buying pattern. So here you have the product, the year, and the currency type, and total price he's bought from me, and in which months. So this is buying pattern. Okay, so that's it with the sourcing module. When we have some more updates for you, we will be updating a new video for you. Okay, I hope you liked this video. Thank you so much.